Okay, very good. Thank you very much. We'll start with Alyssa. Alyssa, this was your first start this year. Were you surprised to get the start, and how heartening was that the faith showed in you by your captain?
I was a little nervous, but SJ told me a couple days ago, so she gave me some time to like sit on it, and that way I wasn't super nervous at the moment, and so I was able to get in the right headspace.
Oh, great. And you had 11 ground ball outs or outs via the ground, including the double play. What accounted for that, do you think?
I'm a down ball pitcher, so that's the name of my game, and when I execute that well, that's usually what happens, and so that's a good thing.
And Tori, upstairs, it didn't look like the ball might have gotten out. Did you think it had enough height to get out when you hit the home run?
No, not at all. I actually thought it was going to hit the wall so hard that I was not even going to make it to first base before Bubba threw it in. So I was very happy that it went over.
And you missed a couple of days last week. How nice was it that you were picked in the first round by your captain? That kind of show of faith as well.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Last week, I missed 2 games. I was only going to be there for the Monday game, so I got picked a lot later in the draft. And so this week coming back, I didn't know what to expect. I have been going a little bit higher just because my bat, and I was really shocked when I got the invite for the breakout room. And I'm just glad to be on Team Orange. We have a great team put together and a lot of chemistry.
And Nadia, the pitching was so good today. How important was it for you to come up there and get that big hit in that situation?
I would say just really just kind of pace and, Alyssa's been encouraging me, so has Tori just in our BP sessions. Hey, stay calm, have fun. And so what I really did was just after my first at bat, just settled down and just really just played the game pitch to pitch.
And every team kind of takes on an identity, Nadia. Have you guys started one, or has it started coming together, whether it be a theme or just some good camaraderie?
Yeah, I would say we're the Lions, and so we're hungry and we want to eat, and we have the Lion King theme. So everybody's bought in, and we love it. We're having a lot of fun. The team chemistry, I would say, is unmatched.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sure. I'll go ahead. Let's start with Alyssa as well. How did you approach this start today against some hitters on that Team Osterman lineup who'd really been swinging it well lately?
I think at this point, everybody here in this league swings the bat well. So really just keeping the ball down and a mix of speeds, and just like my team just really encouraged me and picked me up. And I just truly appreciate how much they've supported me and how great people they are.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you from the college game to here?
I think the biggest adjustment is, opportunities might not be like they were in college. And so it's almost taking advantage when I do get the opportunity, and just, I'm a team player, so I want my team to win. And so whenever my name is called, I'll be ready. And when I'm not, I'm still going to be the loudest teammate and just a great person.
Yeah, and I think Arizona has the most players in this league of any school. So what does it say about the pipeline that you guys have built and just the legacy that the program has?
Well, that just goes back to Coach Candrea. I just think that he builds great athletes and great people. And it was like the full circle today, getting to face Taylor and then Deja catching. And so I just thought that was a really neat too.
Sounds great. And yeah, Tori, were you guys surprised not to see Kat call her own number in the circle for them today?
A little bit, only because normally she throws the first and the third game, but I kind of like the decision to throw Taylor. She's been on fire, pitching so well, has great command of the ball right now, and her stuff looks very sharp. So I really wasn't shocked that much that she gave the ball to Taylor, but we'll see how it plays out the rest of them for the rest of the weekend for them.
Yeah, sounds good. And Nadia, you haven't been starting every game this year, so how did you approach this one when you found out you were going to be in the lineup?
Just like every game, whether I'm playing or not, I think my energy, my intensity, it'll always be there. Total team player. I want to see my teammates do well. So when I do get the opportunities, like Alyssa said, make the most of them. And being a veteran, I know how it goes. You got to swing it. And so just really just trusting my process and no better time to get going.
Yeah. Did you feel like that one inning could be the difference? Could be all you guys would need?
I would say we stayed in every inning. I thought the presence was there. I would say it was very clean, a very professional game. So I think every pitch mattered this game.
All right. Sounds great. Thanks.
John, are you?
Hi, first for Tori. I know tomorrow's technically Mexican Heritage, Spanish Heritage Day, but it's actually all weekend. How does it feel to be the MVP on such a weekend?
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah, I didn't even put that together. It's awesome. I think, especially coming off the Olympics, playing for Team Mexico, it's really important for young Latina girls to see people who look like them being successful in this sport. And for us to come out here, the 7 that are here, plus the other girls who are Latina that didn't play for Mexico necessarily, but just played internationally, who are just pros in general, to be able to see successful women is huge. And I love that we're all celebrating together and that we're in a league that celebrates our differences, and we get to teach our friends a little bit about our culture.
And I know you've done some analyst work for softball. Is that something that you look forward to doing more of in the future?
Absolutely. I call with 12th Man Productions out of Texas A&M. That's the school broadcast. And then I also called a little bit with SEC Network in studio. So I did some analyst work in Charlotte, and I did actually get to call a game or a regional this spring, 2021, out of Austin, but it was the Columbia Regional.
Cool. Thank you. Good
Yeah.
luck tomorrow. And
Thank you so much.
thank you. For Alyssa, I know playing in this type of league, you've mentioned in your bio that you like to coach and you like to learn and to teach. Is playing in this league, is that helping you at all in your future in coaching, do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm just a sponge right now. I really appreciate all the feedback that I'm given, and I hope that I'm truly taking it and running with it. That way I can get better, and these girls are the best to learn from. So if I can take a little bit from everybody and put that in my tool belt and hopefully help somebody in the future, that's what it's all about. And I went to school to be a teacher, and I give lots of lessons. And so if I'm able to pass my knowledge on to the next generation, then it sets our game up for success.
Cool. Thank you very much. And last for Nadia, a little off topic, but I know you played some college basketball. Are you following the WNBA at all?
I am. We actually went to Chicago Sky game, and I was pretty excited, and I felt like I needed to get out there. So it's really cool to see the WNBA growing and supporting some of my friends who play on the Mystics, Ariel Atkins, and obviously Natasha Cloud. So it's pretty cool to see Longhorns on the court.
So now that they're heading into the playoffs, do you have any playoff prediction?
Honestly, I'm a big Brittany Griner fan, so I would like to see those guys take it home.
Good choice. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Very good. Congratulations, ladies. What a ball game tonight. We'll start with Anissa. Anissa, quite a few days for you. A first-round draft pick and then doing what you did tonight. What's the feeling?
Well, it feels good to win. Feels good to do good. Our pitchers came out really great, and our hitters came out really great. And I think it was just an overall good team win. So I'm really happy for the rest of the weekend.
What did you see when you hit that triple? What were you looking for? And obviously you did get it.
I just wanted to hit the ball hard somewhere. I wanted it to hit the grass at least so we can score in at least one run and get ahead in the game. But I guess triple, that works too. So that was good.
Be honest with me. Did you know you were going to be a first-round pick?
I kind of had a feeling. We had talked about it a little bit. So I knew I was going to be up there either in the first or second round. So that was cool.
Yes, pretty awesome. And Sara, how good was it to come in and pick up Amber late in the game like that?
I think it's important just to take it one pitch at a time. You can't get too far ahead. I think especially in that moment, things were a little bit out of control. So just keeping the team together and telling everyone to stick by each other and, do it together. I think that was a common theme, especially late in the game, is you just got to complete it as a team. So just taking the pressure off of me and putting it on everyone else, I guess.
Is it tough to come back in the game a second time, or is that something that you're used to by now in this type of environment?
Well, I honestly didn't think I could. I know that with AU, the rules are just a little bit different. So there's usually the starter can come back in, but I was kind of shocked. I don't know if everyone else felt the same, but I was ready. And I told Chitty, like, I'm a competitor. And if you need me out there, I'm good. It's more so late in the game, especially after you pitch. I think it's more so if you're ready in the brain. I think your body's warm regardless. So I was ready to go out there and compete.
And thank you. And Sam, that home run, we didn't know if it was going to stay fair or go foul. Were you kind of willing that ball to stay fair?
I a little bit, but for the most part, when I saw it off the bat, I thought it had a chance. For me, it was just a matter of off the bat.
Oh, Bruce, are you frozen? Are you back?
I can hear. Sam dropped out.
Do you want to use my mic?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I think as hitters, you kind of get a feel of what's going to happen on certain balls. So for me, I felt like I saw it. I watched it a little hair, and I saw that it was crossing. I just was hoping that they would make the right call because it landed foul.
And how nice was it to contribute in a way like that after, it's probably not the start you wanted to get off to at the plate, but how nice to contribute in such a meaningful way.
Honestly, anything I could do for anything for the team. That's how I feel. If I can go out there and put a good bat on a ball and contribute in any way, that's what I want to do, whether I'm hitting the best or hitting the worst. I want to do something for my team that matters, whatever that looks like. And tonight it just happened to be a ball that left the park.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Bruce.
All right, Ben, go for it.
Sure. Yeah, Anissa, when you guys came back to the dugout after giving up the lead in the seventh, what was the mood among the team at that point?
Yeah, I don't think we were even scared. We had so much energy the entire game, and I think just staying with each other, and like Sara said, we stayed together. We continue to say that in the circle on defense, and then we said it when we were going back to the dugout. And so we really stuck together, and we really had a plan that we wanted to get this run in and produce it no matter like what it looked like. So I think we just stuck to that, and we stayed together, and we kept the energy throughout the entire game. And I think that's what's the important part here. So utilizing everyone and just, bringing the energy and competing, because that's what our captain had said. That's what she wanted. And so we did it, and we produced, and we won a game.
Great. And then Sam, yes, bit of a similar question. What do you feel the vibe is around this team, and how do you feel that you contribute to that? You certainly bring a lot of energy.
I love that there's so much energy, because a lot of times being an energetic player can feel a little bit lonely on the wrong team, to where you feel like you're trying to pull everybody with you. But being surrounded by people who are high energy naturally, especially, who has more energy than Amanda Chittister, it's easy to go along with. So like Anissa said, there was no doubt in our minds at all that we were going to go and we were going to score, and then we were going to hold them. So it just honestly felt like sticking to the game plan, and we executed.
Yeah. And Sara, I know you touched on this a little bit before, but do you just assume your night is over when you're done? How do you have to reassess yourself and sort of upon reentry to the game like that?
I think if you're checked in throughout the whole game, it's an easy transition. So me as a player, I'm always in the zone, I guess, and ready to go. I'm a competitor, so it wasn't a tough transition, but I think it's just knowing that you're always an option. And I think I learned a lesson tonight that it can happen even when you're not the starter. Taking that for the future, and hopefully, hopefully I don't get put in that position again. But if I do, I'm going to be ready.
Were you throwing in the bullpen while Amber was out there at all, or you're pretty much coming in cold?
No, so Carrie and I told Carrie maybe she should go turn it over, even though I'm not the captain. I know, I was just like, Carrie, because she's a starter, I assumed she would be the next arm we would go to. So it was kind of really hectic, but in the moment I was telling Carrie to go out there, and then Chitty looked at me and was like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "What? Yeah, let's go," because you still get your 5 pitches when you go out there. So I think I touched on this earlier, but if you're ready in the brain, then you're ready to go out there and compete. So I was ready.